everybody, how's everyone? Ame Gakita desu. Alright, today we are going to talk about HololiVe for a change. I mean, like, with the number of things that Nijisanji have been putting up, the drama, the L, whatsoever, they have been kind of like pushing off. I decided to, like, let's just say that, how about let's talk about other company, like let's say HololiVe or Corp in a way. And you guys, I'm so glad they actually been putting out W after W after W. So it's not Wala in this case, but actually more like win along the line. So what actually happened? Mind you guys that the situation, before we start talking about it, we are gonna discuss the things that is based off my take. There are other people who's putting out of their own take. I will link out to some of their own view, their own take in the description below later on, and I will also discuss about some of their own take. But then again, understand that this is all my take, so take it with a huge pinch of salt and prepare a pair of or maybe a packet of salt or a plate of salt or whatever salt, and prepare to throw it at the screen that you're watching me right now. So anyway, with that being said, let's start with the first case. Well, technically, Corp is going to open up a new branch in USA. They call it Cover USA in North America, but can you understand that it is going to be allocated in California, which there is quite a few noise when people start realizing that it's gonna be in it'll be in North America. Good, but it's in California. Then no. So the thing is, what actually happened is I'm gonna pull out some of the people why some people are very so-called sad or concerned about it being in California. Mind you guys, I love to get the bad news first before we start with the good news. Alright, so I mean, technically opening up a USA covered branch is technically a bit good news, but the concern about people putting out in a way is that it's more towards that it's being located in California. Mind you guys, the understanding is that most people say that, oh, that is where there will be concern of work, WOKE situation, or along the line of that is California. Maybe they may change along the line, maybe there will be L along the line. But mind you guys, there are point that people tend to overlook, maybe not, maybe I don't know, but understand that our reason to have a branch in California in a way. So I'll be listing them in a while later, but understanding that when it comes to California, there are people who are very afraid concerning like world situation or racist situation along that line. So maybe like using Sony as a base, where Sony in California was not a good company along the line. Yeah, what a lot of people putting up concern is that they were afraid that if they open up a new branch in California, the USA branch of Cover or HololiVe, Holostar along the line will become bad. It will go kind of like downhill along the line. So it is a very concern, because when you come to California, no hate for California people, I've never been to USA, but when I talk about USA in one of my previous video in the link description below, I have said that USA is one of the country that I'm very afraid to go. But when you look at some of the country like in part of USA, do I really want to consider visiting them? Yes, I do consider visiting some of the place, but often more than not, when you have different part of USA, California, New York, or any other Missouri along the line, like there's so many different places, and when you get a country so damn big like USA, there will be a lot of bad eggs along the line, but that doesn't undermine that there are also good people. So when people kind of like put concern about California having those kind of work people along the line, yes, it's a very reason. So we can only hope that Cover will have some sort of cover along the line to cover themselves, to understand that maybe if they come across this kind of thing, what will they do to counter this kind of situation, that to protect their talents and their company along the line. So we can only give a little bit of wait and see approach, approach that I love to do, and you guys will often more than not hear from me the word wait and see approach. But as for now, again, it is still technically a big W, a big win in a way, because when you look at the whole situation, right, I would say opening a branch in USA does open up a lot of I would say the opening in a way a good, because if you look at it in a way, right, if they hire a good employees, it means that they are opening up new job position for USA people. So hopefully we'll get some nice talents who is really into Hololive, Holostar, and helping to expand the company in a whole new way. As for those people who is wait, hopefully they will not be part of this industry, because those kind of people don't deserve to be in this kind of industry. And if they love to make noise, they can come out with their own VTuber model along the line, even do their own live stream along the line and see how they success. Maybe yes, maybe not, maybe I don't know. But then again, hopefully this is the only thing that we can only pray and hope. And if there is bad egg within the company, the only way we can do is by highlighting such a thing to the company and letting them know there is such a thing happening, and maybe they kind of give along the line of help, either change the person mindset or help them along the line. Because with how the cover have been changing the mindset and helping their employees improve a lot, like a lot of people I've seen in cover Hololive, Holostar, they seem to be so wholesome, they seem to be so nice, they seem to be so good. So I really hope that anyone who works in the company is a good person, and that's the only thing we can hope for. But as for those who want to create trouble for Hololive, Holostar, they should get out of here. They should not be part of this industry, part of this community in any way. So that's the only thing we can do. So overall, I would say in terms of scaling, I would say it is a little bit tilting towards the W. I know the concern of the people saying like in California is bad, but hear me why I would say that it's tilting towards the W, because if you look like again in job opening, in a way, having a new branch in USA does, again, like I mentioned, opening up new positioning, new job opportunity along the line. But the reason why it is also a big W in a way is that what they are building up is a branch in USA, because normally often more than not when they need to ship out merchandise or give stuff along the line, it often more than not go from Japan before going overseas. So when it comes to shipping all these things like shipping of merchandise or whatsoever, often more than not the sales of is always take a huge hit due to shipping fee. So anyone who know about shipping fee, yeah, is one of the one that took the highest hit in terms of a pricing of a merchandise of anywhere. So in a way, anyone who know about shipping fee, they will say it sucks. Yes, it's definitely bad. I know it's very something that a lot of people hate a lot, but when it comes to delivery, shipping fee always take a huge chunk of the whole situation, of the whole cost along the line. So that by opening up a new USA branch in a way, they are opening up new opportunity for people to able to get Hololive, Holostar merchandise in a way. So it can mean in a simple term that yes, they are going to have more people able to get merchandise of Hololive, Holostar at a cheaper price, because it can't eliminate or maybe reduce the price of shipping fee in a way. So what a lot of people will be saying that, hey, maybe USA is opening out a new branch where they are doing some sort of collab within the company along that line. So far, based on their report, and yes, I had taken a look at their report in a lot of the way, which I will talk into it in more details. But they did put up a notice indicating they are opening up a branch where it's more likely to be used as a sales or to open up local merchandise along the line. I know you guys can't see the whole detail. I'll put up the link to the PDF file in below so you guys can check it out. But overall, I would say that with the situation of opening up a new branch in USA is considered a good thing, because overall it is a big win, and reducing merchandise shipping fee, it is a good thing. So what is the US branch gonna be? Well, based on their presentation slide, it is more towards the point of that they are opening a USA branch where it will be mostly concentrate on local merchandise or maybe local collaboration in USA, as well as able to ship merchandise easily to at least to the US citizen. So in all, it is a huge step, and if this is considered a huge success, we can say that it won't be long before the Europe branch will open up. Because the only issue with right now is that a lot of people there are quite a lot of supporters from the Europe side. So having a Europe branch in a Europe branch in Europe, mind you guys, a branch in Europe would be the best way to say it. I don't know what my mind is thinking about. But having a branch in Europe won't be a far-fetched dream if USA branch success. Alright. So overall, yes, it is a big step forward, in a way, a huge leap. But at the moment, we will give it again this part. Will Europe have a branch in future? We will have to give that part of the future plan a wait and see approach, because if USA do not success the USA branch, then we won't see the Europe side. So the only way to support HoloLive is that by giving more win and giving more support to HoloLive, especially to the USA branch, then Europe will have its own branch in near future, or somewhere soon along the line. We will know, but again, it is a wait and see approach, and basically I think that it is a huge step forward. Now I know some people will be like I mentioned along the line, like California a huge concern in due to like work situation or maybe some sort of racist people along that line. Well, there are concerns for that. If you look at California as a whole when it comes to expansion overseas, right? I personally think that USA branch, having the first branch in California, is considered a huge step forward, in a way, at least based on my book. But understand that California is also technically a form of tech industry situation, is where most people kind of like understand USA in a way. I'm not saying like California represent USA, but it's more towards like when you come up, when you think of USA, you can think of New York, you can think of California along the line. But if California is technically the so-called the baseline, then I would also say again, like, no, some people will say like there is the tech industry there, so it's more logical in a way to have a company in California, and we can only hope and see will it success. Furthermore, I know it will be very expensive when it comes to rent all these things, but again, it is a very point when if the rental of the office there is expensive or whatsoever, but if it success and became a huge thing, then again we will probably see more success in future, and maybe US branch will become a second huge branch on its own. And I know some people will give some sort of concern along the line, but the only thing we can only say is give it a wait and see approach and hope that you will success along the line. The only way is to support the cover Corp, support all the talents, HoloLive, HoloStar equally along the line, and see how it goes. Well, now in regards, we are going to step a little bit into more of the situation on the document in a way, but there is two things I want to highlight. Number one, Hiro-san put up a very interesting video that HoloLive just mocked Nijisanji in a business document. And yes, it is in the document. Actually, more they kind of like Jet and Nijisanji in two ways. Number one is the creeping video channel of HoloLive content so far had more view, and again this proved my point again and again why Nijisanji has been not getting a lot of exposure as compared to HoloLive, in a way why their talent is kind of like getting still subscriber or not improving along the line. Is because of Nijisanji. They are sabotaging their own talents. What does that mean? HoloLive, HoloStar, or Covered as a whole, is that they have other people, other channel doing creeping or short creep to expose more of HoloLive, HoloStar talents to the world. It doesn't mean bad in a way when you expose it to the world, but giving more exposure to their talents by using creep, or in the Japanese term called K. So when you kind of go along the line, showing more people to showing more of their talents to the whole world, it is a good form of exposure. And the funny thing is that what the creeper do is technically a form of free marketing. When you look at free marketing, yes, some people say, hey, but then again, they are also modelized. They are earning money for doing the creeping along the line, which again, I would say Nijisanji is not very happy about it. But from how HoloLive look at it, right, giving a little bit of profit to, like, losing a little bit of profit, I mean, like, they can do it with their own creep along the line, but what HoloLive see it is that giving job to other people, giving job to those creeper, making sure that they're earning money, helping to build up the fan base, the community, as well as to expose their talents to the whole world in a way. It is a huge win. It helps to escalate both the creeper and the company HoloLive HoloStar as a whole. That is what you want. You elevate both at the same time, and that is what we call a win-win situation. But when it comes to Nijisanji, it's kind of funny that it's company A Nijisanji along the line. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I don't know. I'm very inclined to say that our channel may be the I don't think company A is the one. I think company A may be other company, but then again, if Hello Hill-san speculate that it's Nijisanji along the line, maybe, I don't know. But if you look at the number of win Nijisanji is really they think they have? Yeah, no. So basically what happened for Nijisanji situation is that any creeper who creep video of Nijisanji, or even putting a so-called the face of their talents on their thumbnail, aka anyone who know about Kyo-san and FalseEyeD situation where they copyright strike all those other channels. Yes, it has happened in the JP side in the past. A lot of people in the JP side or even in the EN side wanting to promote the talents for free, well, at the same time getting modelized from earning money from doing those creeping in a way, right? Nijisanji see those money as their own. They don't see the money meant to be a creeper. It's not they don't want the money to be given to those creepers. They want the money for their own. So Nijisanji go along the line of claiming copyright strike against a lot of creeper, which is the reason why you don't see a lot of Nijisanji creep. If you do see, mostly they are under association with Nijisanji in a way. They already signed a contract, ND along the line, so they all belong to Nijisanji. But if you look at the number of creeper that belong to Nijisanji, yes, it's still not a lot. So when you think about it, right, HoloLive HoloStar had a huge win over it, and the way they kind of like brag about it is such a French, not a French kiss, a chef kiss. So sorry about French kiss. I kind of confused French kiss for a reason. Anyway, when you look again, like I kind of like pick a little bit of spoiler alert here. It's kind of even funnier in a way is that HoloLive in their presentation side show the top VTuber in the covert skill. It's kind of funny when you look at the number of sub and the affiliation those talents have. Other than Kizuna Ai and Vinia from Mystic, when you look at 10 of it, 8 of it belong to HoloLive. Gagura being the top for the EM branch, Marin representing the OG HoloLive or JP branch, as well as Kobo Kaneeru, Kobo-san to be short, representing the top of the ID branch. So when you look at the number of sub, yeah, they are all above 2 million. And when I saw it for the first time, when I saw the presentation, the first thing in my mind, I was like, hey, what? I thought that was supposed to be a Nijisanji people. And the first thing that came to my mind was one of their top talent, Samero. And when I saw the number of subscribers she have was 1.8, so I was like, alright, never mind, Nijisanji is still not winning. So yeah, in a way, yes, Nijisanji is not winning. It's kind of funny that HoloLive HoloStar or Corp in a way is flexing at their rivals, the so-called rival Nijisanji in a way. Mind you guys, Nijisanji started a little bit earlier than HoloLive. They got bigger than HoloLive initially at the time too, but considering that HoloLive became much more bigger in a way, considering that 8 out of 10 top 10 subscriber in a way is in the global scale is all of them are under HoloLive. It just shows how big HoloLive, HoloStar is, HoloLive as a whole, the cover crop in the whole. It's just kind of like flexing to a lot of people. It's just that in some of the comment by some of the fan would be flexing with class. So all in all, I would say it's a very funny thing considering that when I was looking at Hero Hero video, I was like, hey, I didn't think of that. It's kind of funny when you look at the whole document, how they kind of like understand that they are showing how big they are earning in a way, being one of the top people, having along the line of that they are thinking that hey, our company is growing, we want to get even bigger along the line, and it's really really funny how when you look at the whole document, it is kind of like flexing in a way to the point of even using Hello Kitty, Winnie the Pooh, Pokemon as one of their so-called um point of view to indicate where they are standing along the line. So it just proves how big Yago or the CEO of Cover Corp, Mr. Taningo, is going with. So all in all, I am saying that this is a huge win as a whole. It's kind of like flexing at Nijisanji with how Nijisanji have been getting a lot of loot. And mind you guys, Nijisanji is technically $1 billion company, and they can use the money to help expand their company in a way, but they choose not to. And it just proves how willing Yago is going for the talents in a way. And it just proves again that how HoloLive deserves the W. It is very deserving in a way. More onto the detail of each document, I would recommend and link you guys to Legal Mindset. Andrew Sun had pointed out most of the documentation in a way, a point of view from a lawyer, if you will, that he kind of like give his own take in the whole situation. I personally think that yes, in terms of everything, what HoloLive did is the best way forward. I look at the document myself, I look at the presentation itself. It is a huge win. I believe in HoloLive in a way, and I can only hope for their success even further so that we can have more enjoyment in the future. But there is another underlying statement that I want you guys to understand. If Andrew from Legal Mindset is able to kind of give along the line of that, a lot of document seems to be in line with a proper sentencing, a proper phrasing, or everything being done correctly, it proved to show that yes, this document that is being put up every single time is being foolproof, or read by a specialist along the line. And I dare say that it is a possibility HoloLive had hired a good lawyer to do this kind of thing as well. Why would I say so? If you look at one of the documentation that is given out by their talents, not their talent, by Cover Corp in a way, the document overall show how efficiently the whole document is spitting through. Is that they are kind of like being straightforward. They are trying to indicate the reason for wanting to establish a local base in USA. What is the outline of the local base? Who will be who is the CEO along the line? What is their purpose along the line? And all in all, when you look at it in terms of like everything, it seems like yes, it is being read through by a lawyer, at least based on how I look. They also kind of like at the same time being used having a proper I think a proper lawyer who can do a little bit of translation along the line, being because everything they have Japanese version as well as an English version. So when you look at both, all in all, I know you guys can't see the whole damn thing, and forgive me, I will link up the document in the description below so you guys can check it out. But if you look at the whole situation, yes, it seems like Nijisanji have been putting out questionable document, but HoloLive, HoloStar have been putting up a proper document in a way. Because when you put up a proper document, it should be something that even a lawyer when read should can give a good view, a better understanding, as well as that the whole situation seems to convince people that yes, HoloLive is gonna success in even or become even bigger in future. So if you ask me, from how I look at it, Andrew did explain more into detail, and I advise you guys to check his video or his live stream to be exact to understand more on that. I am just only giving my point of view, so there can be a huge point of that you guys may disagree with me, or maybe don't kind of like want to point out the situation. I advise you guys to write in the comment below which part you guys disagree with me, and we can discuss it further. If not, prepare the huge sword and throw it at the screen that you're watching me right now. But anyway, all in all, I would say that yes, the document seems to be properly explaining every single thing. There is no way to kind of rebuild it in a way. Everything seems to seem perfectly fine in a way. So I tried looking into smaller detail to see any point of things that I find questionable, and all in all, the only thing I find, again, I think Hero kind of pointed out it first that yes, the whole document seems like HoloLive is just trying to mock Nijisanji in a way. If Nijisanji is not happy about it, then again, I will advise Nijisanji to reconsider their whole internal culture. Don't be a greedy company. Use the money to expand the company in a way, not by improving a lot of talents, but having a proper group of talents, a management, and thinking of how to expand the company in a way. But as for right now, that's the only thing I can say about Nijisanji, because Nijisanji will never treat their talents well, and I will actually link you guys to FalseEyeD video for this time around. Only one part of the video which I will point out is that anyone who know Rika-san or Lika-san, if you know, you know. You don't know, don't worry. I can only say that she is a Ex-Hololive member, an Ex-Hololive member, where the best part of this whole situation is she, despite being out of HoloLive in a way, HoloLive, especially they care about their talents, even when they either got graduated or terminated along the line. They care about their talents, and all you know, the only thing I will just say that if Rika-san is able to return back to become a streamer, even as an indie streamer, it's proof to show that when she said that there is nothing bad to talk about HoloLive, and that HoloLive also go great length, even when she is out of the company, they go great length to assist her, to help her, or to the point of trying to make her feel comfortable in a way. It just proves how much their people care even when the people is out of the company. So all in all, it's another win to the company, to HoloLive, HoloStar. It's because they care about their talents, they care about their employees, unlike a certain black VTuber company. And at this point of time, there's nothing more for me to say how bad Nijisanji is at this point, because when you compare Nijisanji and HoloLive, both are a coin, the VTuber coin. One is all black, and one is all technically white. So at this point, I don't think there's any more for me to say except more praise to HoloLive. I talk about a lot of things that HoloLive do deserve more success, but again, some of the things like whether to the USA branch in California is gonna be a success or not, we can give it a wait and see approach. And the only thing if can only hope for is that if it is successful, if HoloLive do become more successful than the failure of the China branch, then it'll become like a slap into the CN branch in a way. But at the same time, it can and also be considered that it is something that we've been all hoping for, that the merchandise of HoloLive, HoloStar will be easily shipped to most of the US fan, and it's something that we can be hoping for a Europe branch in near future, or maybe in future, who knows. But the one thing I can say is that if you guys do have any things that you want to comment on, write in the comment below. Do you guys agree or disagree? Do you guys think that it will be successful or not? Write whatever you guys think about in the comment below, and we can discuss it further. But with that being said, whatever I say is just a random chat. And if you do like it, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random stuff where I talk about stuff that never follows a single trend. Or maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I don't know. But I do know one thing is that hopefully you guys will have a good day or night. Bye!